Welcome to Exam Sale. In this 5-minute briefing I will walk you through the Cisco and NetApp FlexPod Design exam syllabus and show exactly what to study and why. This exam covers 5 domains with clear weightings to guide your study time. FlexPod Solution Design is 34%, FlexPod Components is 33%, Information Gathering is 11%, FlexPod Management is 11%, and Troubleshooting is 11%. Each domain lists focus areas, difficulty, estimated learning hours, assessment type, and specific topics you must master. FlexPod Solution Design carries 34% of the exam and focuses on end-to-end architecture strategy, networking protocols, and virtualization integration. This domain is rated hard, expects about 40 hours of study, and is tested with scenario-based questions. You will learn to evaluate FlexPod Cisco validated designs, design multi-tenant environments with NetApp storage virtual machines, and choose the right storage protocols including FC, FCOA, ISCSI and NFS. You will also determine workload compute and storage sizing, identify high availability and disaster recovery needs, integrate VMware vSphere, and design for scalability within the FlexPod framework. FlexPod Components is 33% and covers hardware and software specifications for Cisco UCS, Nexus, and NetApp AFF and FAS systems. This medium difficulty domain requires about 30 hours of study and combines conceptual and scenario-based assessment. You will identify Cisco UCS B-Series and C-Series server capabilities, fabric interconnect models, VIC options, chassis and power requirements, server profiles and UCS Central, and the right I/O and mezzanine cards. You will also evaluate NetApp AFF and FAS platforms, ONTAP data management features such as snapshots, clones and replication, storage efficiency technologies, aggregate and volume layouts, disk shelf options including SSD and NVMe, SVM configurations, and ONTAP cluster networking. Information gathering is 11% and focuses on environment assessment, tool utilization, and mapping customer requirements. This easy domain needs roughly 10 hours of study and is scenario-based. You will learn to use the NetApp Interoperability Matrix tool, check Cisco hardware and software compatibility lists, and analyze customer infrastructure with NetApp OneCollect. You will verify firmware levels against FlexPod support matrices, capture business continuity requirements including RPO and RTO, and assess power, cooling, space and licensing constraints for multi-vendor solutions. FlexPod Management is 11%, with emphasis on life cycle management, orchestration, and centralized monitoring tools. This medium difficulty domain requires about 15 hours of study and mixes conceptual questions with scenarios. You will implement Cisco Intersight for cloud-based management and use Cisco UCS Manager for server orchestration, while configuring NetApp ActiveIQ Unified Manager and NetApp Blue XP for hybrid cloud integration. You will also identify automation opportunities with Ansible and Terraform, manage firmware updates across the FlexPod stack, and monitor system health using NetApp ActiveIQ Digital Advisor. Troubleshooting is 11%, focused on component-level diagnostics, connectivity resolution, and performance analysis, and it is rated hard with around 20 hours of study and scenario-based assessment. You will practice fault isolation and remediation for SAN boot issues and LUN visibility, analyze Nexus interface and VPC error states, and diagnose Cisco UCS server discovery failures. You will resolve ONTAP networking and LIF migration problems, interpret Cisco UCS Manager faults and NetApp auto support logs, verify path failover and MPIO configurations, and troubleshoot performance bottlenecks across compute and storage. To finish, add up the recommended study time of 115 hours and prioritize domains by weight while dedicating focused hands-on practice to scenario-based topics. Concentrate first on the 34% design domain and the 33% components domain, then validate knowledge with tools and troubleshooting labs. Good preparation blends theory, vendor documentation, and real-world lab work, and that approach will help you pass the Cisco and NetApp FlexPod design exam.